We'll look at Leagues 4 Trailblazer Reloaded. I don't have a specific set plan because I don't believe making a direct plan on exactly what I want to do for this league is a smart strategy when we don't know what's going to happen. But my mindset for this league is I want to pick... I think Kourend is a no-brainer. I want to go Morytania because I didn't do Morytania last time Trailblazer was on, and I wanted to do Tob. So I want to do Tob and Nightmare this time. And I think I'm going to go with the Wilderness. But the Wilderness is kind of 50-50 depending on a theory that I have for a final relic, which we won't know about until the release, judging by the relics here. The rewards we can go through quickly as well, so you guys can see what rewards are available. And there's a task list somewhere, right, as well that we can have a look at. So, the rewards quickly, for those who are unaware of what is available this year round. Oh, that's not even on here anyway. You'll have to go to the website. Fuck it. We won't go through the rewards instead. You guys can suffer. You should know by now. It's been out for like months. So, if you're not up to date, get your shit together. These are the relics that are available so far, hey, which we've seen on Twitter. And this is all we know. We don't know tier 7 onwards. I think tier 7 is going to have a relic. There's two, a theory I have for tier 7 relics, two of them. One is you'll be able to pick a second combat style relic from the original ones here, the Superior Sorcerer, Brawler's Resolve, and Archer's Embrace. I reckon you'll be allowed to, I reckon there's a relic that'll let you pick another one of these. And another one that I think, this is just a rumor, okay? Another one I think they're going to do is... when I say rumor, I'm just theory crafting. It's going to be you're allowed to pick another region to access temporarily for a day. You'll have a set amount of time throughout the day to be able to access a region you haven't originally unlocked, which won't give you the unlocks of questing and diaries or whatever. So if you didn't pick Kourend and then you chose Kourend for a day, for like an hour a day, you won't get the Kourend favor done. I don't imagine you would anyway. So that's my theory on tier 7 relics. Otherwise, you may have seen these on Twitter already. If not, there's a couple of people on YouTube that have been making some pretty good videos on what these relics do, so I won't go into them in too much detail. I don't really know what I'm going to pick out of Tier 1, though, out of the Endless Harvest, which is gathering resources more efficiently, and all resources gathered by this relic are sent directly to your bank. So basically, this means no bank, and you can AFK forever, right? AFK fishing, AFK woodcutting, AFK mining at double the resources. Pretty big. But then you've got Production Prodigy, which is smelting a whole inventory at once, I believe. Cleaning herbs all at once, making potions all at once, fletching bows or any sort of fletching all at once, cooking the entire inventory at once, crafting an entire inventory at once, getting all the XP, and a 25% chance for extra resources as well that you make. Plus an invisible plus 12 to those stats, which is, well, not invisible, sorry, a plus 12 boost to those stats, which is also fucking massive. Favor not auto-completed with Kourend anyways. Are you sure Favor's not auto-completed? Oh, it's heavily sped up? Oh, that's fine then. That's the same shit, really. I thought it was auto-completed. And then you've got Trickster, which you automatically re-pickpocket your target, which makes thieving AFK. Loot from pickpocketing is doubled and noted. Coin pouch limited and is coin pouch limit is multiplied by 3. You will be given a Sage's Greaves, which will grant agility XP that scales with your agility level while running. Box trap lures creatures faster. Loot from box traps is doubled. Impling jars cannot break. You can burn none logs simultaneously and cannot fail thieving agility. See, that's really good though. But I don't know which one I'm going to pick out of these three now. Shit. Trickster is really good, but it feels like Trickster will run out very quickly as well. Trickster because fuck agility. Yeah, but you got to remember, you're going to be on like 15 times XP anyway. Agility isn't going to be super bad to train. Like, if you want to AFK, you can't AFK agility. I think you can make an argument for AFKing agility. It won't take much to get 99 or to get high level agility that you need anyway. I think this requires you to get Ardougne Elite done, right? If you don't get Ardougne Elite done, if we pull up what was it, Osiris Ardi Diary. If you're not going to pick Kandaren, why would you go Trickster? Because you got to remember, there's a reward here which allows you to hold 140 coin pouches. With each tier, it increases your coin pouch limit. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the mud at fucking, what is it, like 28 coin pouches forever if you don't go Kandaren. So if Kandaren's not on your list to pick, I probably wouldn't even touch Trickster because you're just immediately kind of limiting that, which limits all the pickpocketing features, right? Are you actually going to go fucking box trapping for Hunter? You have Fossil Island available. I'm sure birdhouses will do enough for what you need for the most part. Plus, salamanders aren't that bad if you want XP. So I can see a lot of problems with this more than anything. Burning logs 9 times at a time. If you've got Kourend, you're going to have Wintertodt. This becomes irrelevant as well. So I think Trickster is actually pretty weak now that I think about it. Just explaining that to myself. Trickster is pretty weak, especially for me when I don't intend to pick Artie. Got a thing of agility. It has 5x laps, 250 laps in your level 70, easy. Yeah, it goes up. The XP rates go up even higher, right? Depending on your tiers. So I think I might end up going Production Prodigy because having the plus 12 boost kind of just gives you so much access to content earlier than you intend to, right? While the Endless Harvest, if you're really going to AFK shit, I don't really see myself AFKing too much in leagues because I'll be playing actively. So I think a lot of the stuff, fishing, woodcutting, and mining supplies, you're going to get from bossing. You're going to get from raiding. You're going to get it from Slayer, right? So these supplies come into the game quite quickly. So I think being able to... Production Prodigy, I think, is the play. That's probably what I'll pick. I don't mind cutting a tree slowly if I can just fletch a whole inventory at once. I think I pretty much just locked that in. What I'm going to do is Production Prodigy, because I think Trickster is underwhelming unless you're going to pick Kandaren and kind of camp those diaries, which might also be very difficult. And Endless Harvest, I feel like the resources you're going to get, you can get from bossing and Slayer, if that's what you're going to do. The rest of these, though, we don't know what tiers they're in, so I don't really want to choose, or if we're going to choose Globetrotter over any of these, because we don't know what tier these are going to be in. You probably won't get a Combat Relic till like tier 4, I'd imagine. So, yeah, that's what I would do. Production Prodigy def feels like the strongest. I think so, too. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, here we go. Boosted XP rates. Run energy will never drain while running, which is standard. Clue Score drops to stackable boxes, easy. Minigame points based on tiers, 1, 3, 5, and 8. Slayer points, 1x to 5x. Yep, okay. Superior rates and drop rates. What about XP rates? Do we have XP rates available at all? Do we know what they're going to be? Or are they going to just... I think they're likely going to change per tier, right? We don't have info on tier rates, on XP rates. Yeah, unless someone knows something I don't know. That'd be awesome if you can share it. And then we got the task list here. So this is the task list for... Holy shit. What? Miss Dallin? What the fuck was that? What? Wait, that wasn't Miss Dallin? What the hell is this? Is this just generic? It's just general multiple region task list. Oh my... That's just easy. Died of the fucking Kraken. Hold on. Okay. So this is just playing the game. Okay, I see. Alright. Then hard to be determined. Okay, they haven't done that yet. Okay, Master, yeah, this is pretty standard. And then Miss Dallin starts. And there's... Okay, wow. Alright. And then this is Karamja. And then that's all we have. There's nothing after. Okay, alright. God damn, okay, so let's have a look at some of these tasks and just see what they're kind of asking us to do here in, like, the standard stuff. Because I imagine it's pretty simple, like, you'd normally see burn some logs that have been colored with a firelighter. Oh, fuck me. Eat some purple... Okay, alright, dude. Do clue scrolls, basically. Defeat Moss Giants, yeah, defeat a Goblin. After all, this is still the Goblin League. Okay. Defeat a Guard, yeah, restore 5 more prayer points to any altar. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Bury a bone, any kind of bones. Really quick stuff to get yourself some really quick tasks. Because we don't even have the threshold of how many tasks it's going to take to get to certain tiers, right? So you're going to be able to smash these. Each task in this tier is 10 league points upon completion. With 107 tasks available. Fucking hell. It's 1,070 league points. That's awesome. And just to keep in mind, guys, as well, with that value of league points, you can go to the league shop here and just look at the previous leagues and what they had available. And, like... So 1,000, if you did all general easy tasks, you wouldn't even be able to get like blueprints or the helm kit. The helm kit's like 6,000 points, and that seems pretty consistent across each league. You know, if anything, a few things have gotten a little bit cheaper. So if you're looking for specific rewards, expect to be going for some points. Okay, like save up a bunch. 60 tasks unlocks first region. Okay, there you go. That's pretty easy then. Why is Scythe skyrocketing, Daddy? We can look at that after this, but I'd imagine it's just out of the rumor that the Fang is going to be nerfed. That was rumored in the game jam, so people are just panic buying because they're dickheads and don't play Iron Man and think they can beat the economy because money defines people more than, you know, their own morality these days. So I would imagine 15k points would be the most expensive thing in the shop from this league. That'd be for the outfit. Look for 6 to 5k points. So if you're looking to get like the blowpipe and the death animation, you're probably looking at probably spending 6k points at most per item, I would imagine. But just keep that in mind when you're looking at league stuff. What I'm going to do, I think, is pick. I think we're gonna have. Can I not highlight that green? Okay, we're gonna have Miss Allen and Kramja. I think I'm gonna pick Kourend, Wilderness, and Mauritania. The Wilderness is a maybe. If I don't go the Wilderness, depending on the final relic, it might end up being Asgarnia, or it might end up being Kandaren. But if it's Kandaren, that'll go first. So I don't know yet. Fuck, maybe Desert though. I don't care about TOA though, but Desert does give me access to Vardavis. I don't know. I think it'd be Asgarnia or Wilderness at this point. I'm not too sure. It depends on what the final relic is. Kandaren, Piety. You don't need Piety. Piety is going to be pretty irrelevant. I don't think it's going to be that important, to be honest. Like, it's not worth sacrificing an entire necessity of a region over fucking Piety. If you got the ultimate strength and incredible reflexes in a raid where you get overloads, you'll be fine. Yeah, of course I reckon. Like, what? You're going to sacrifice everything that these regions have to offer just for Piety when you're going to have a melee relic that's fucking busted anyway? Like, yeah, Piety's going to make it even better, but then your sacrifice... Like, what the fuck else does Kandaren give to you? You need... And you need Asgarnia, do you? So you need both. There you go. So Defender would be good, I feel. Yeah, but that brings me back to my original theory, that which... in Leagues 2, the original Trailblazer, they had plans for a relic that gave you access to an extra region. Which, if that does become a thing, then why would I pick Asgarnia when I can just visit it for a set amount of time per day? I just high oh my god, I just high-arced a Sanfu Serum instead of a fucking Rune Warhammer. I'm not even kidding. Why would I unlock an area for the Dragon Defender when I can just unlock it for a day through a relic? That's why it's hard to pick what I want to do. I definitely want Kourend. I think Kourend has too much fucking content to not pick it. It's too big of an island. There's too much content going on there, and it has Chamber Zerek, which is what I want, and same for the Swamp, right? Where's Mauritania? Here? Mauritania gives Slayer helmets anyway, which is cool. Because good luck getting a Cult Amulet without a Slayer helmet, right? Oh no, because you can buy the mask, can't you? Don't worry. Yeah, just you look like a cringer. You get Theatre of Blood, and you get Fasani Nightmare, which is two things I want to do in Leagues. I never got to do them last league, and I really enjoy doing that content in the main game. So that's what I really want to do. I think Kourend is a no-brainer, yes, because it's very big. I'm surprised Kourend is one region. I would have thought they did Kebos and Kourend as two separate regions. But look at all the excuse me, all the shit you get just from the Swamp. Barrow's Gear at 5x multiplier, 1 in 69. I'm still gonna go dry as fuck. You know, Blood Shards, 1 in 1,000, which is really nice. That's from pickpocketing, 1 in 300 from killing. Nightmare stuff. You got all the Nightmare stuff you have to remember, and Tob is going to be 15 times the drop rate if you do the extra hard version of everything. You get the Ring of Endurance, which is completely fucking useless, but really good agility XP anyway. So why would I pick the Trickster perk if I'm going to have the Ring of Endurance anyway? Inquisitors is going to be really nice. Inquisitors is going to be awesome for Chambers of Zerek as well. I think that's a good list of shit you can get. Like Theatre of Blood uniques, 1 in 1.8. Pretty much like if you get to the end region, if you don't get back to back purples, I'd be very disappointed, for sure. I'd only Kourend if I really wanted to Cox. I think Kourend. Well, what else does Kourend offer? Let's have a look. Kourend's uniques offers bottomless buckets. You've got Cox uniques are 1 in 20, roughly. That's 1 in 20 based on what 8,000 point range, I believe. Wintertodt, 1 in 9. Don't have to spend a lot of time there. The Hydra. You have Vardavis, provided you also have the Desert, of course. Sracnus is completely fucking useless. Abyssal Demons, you have access to the Catacombs. You have the Hydra Lever. You also have the Hydra Claw somewhere. Down here, 1 in 200. Uncut Onyx from Canelo. You've got Sorry Axe Pieces, again, that requires the Desert. You got Dragon Warhammer. You have the Dragon. You have access to a Dragon Axe, which means you don't need to have access to Dagannoth Kings. I know it's 1 in 2,000, but it's still not bad from Wintertodt. Worms, you got the Dragon Chain Body from Dust Devils, you got Abyssal Dagger, Draconic Visage. You're going to need these things, right? Although you'll never use a Draconic Visage, equipping a Dragon Fire Shield is going to give you some points. That's going to be a task, and it might be nice, especially if you get a pretty early one. Dragon Knives, especially if you're going to pick the ranged. what's it called? The range fucking perk. 1 tick Dragon Knives with that special attack as well. Especially if you go to the Wilderness, you're gonna fuck someone up with that. That'd be really cool, you know? Dragon Harpoon, I mean, you know, this is all pretty useful stuff for just fishing, woodcutting, that you're gonna have to end up doing. Draconic Visage is available in every region. I'm not sure why they list it. Oh, is it available in every region? Well, that's fair. Well, they list it, I guess, because that way you know that it's in that region. Of course it's available in every region. But it's nice to have it there. It's more options. Drakes, you know, these are all things you're going to want to build. You're going to want to build the Brimstone Ring, because wearing a Brimstone Ring is going to give you a lot of points as well for the league, right? You want to be able to think of what task you're going to get and what you're going to want to do to get that task. And then you've got the Wilderness. The Wilderness is where I'm questioning it currently. I'm not too sure. Because obviously the Voidwaker pieces, 1 in 182 still from the little guys. It's a bit fucking spicy, but it's only 1 in 72 from the big guys. But it depends if there's going to be PKs out there, because I'm going to go PKing myself. You have access to Dragon Boots, but you don't have access to, what's his name, Cerberus, so that doesn't matter. Fedora, awesome. Who doesn't want a Fedora? Dragon Two-Hander, Wilderness Weapon Upgrades, which also means res. What are the woody weapons at? Are they on this list at all? This is just the upgrades. The rev weapons aren't on this list. Am I retarded? Oh, here. Unique drops from revs. 1 in 586 for a unique drop from rev. Is that everything though? Because that's not the same as, like, if you go just check an imp out. Because that categorizes all of these, right? Upgraded drop tables to Chaos Ellie and Scorpio would have been lit to have dropped before leagues. Yeah, that would have been good. Off task? Yeah, that would be off task as well, I'd imagine. I'd imagine this is off task for sure. Dragon Pickaxe. This gives you Corp as well. Didn't even think about that. Corp comes with the Wilderness. That's fucking mad. Imagine just getting the melee perk and just fucking Corp without a spear. 5x would be like 150 rough. Pretty much, yeah. More Draconic Visage. Eternal Glory, 1 in 5,000. Still fucking hideous. But it's not a bad region, you know? It's not bad at all. But then there's Asgarnia. What does Asgarnia give? Asgarnia gives Defenders and... who cares? Sarah Sword sucks. Zami Spear sucks. Steam Battlestaff sucks. Chromium Ingot. That requires the desert as well. Zarat Vambraces, 1 in 34 from Nex. Torva, 1 in 151. Isn't it funny how Torva is more common than like Bandos and Armadillo? Just in general. Isn't that awesome? But the Ancient Hilt's rarer than the other 3. It's not bad, to be honest, but like Whisperer, you can't, doesn't matter if you don't have the desert. Primordial Boots, you can get Dragon Boots, so that's actually not too bad from Cerberus. Staff of the Dead is pretty F, but Armadillo Crossbow, which then obviously you get the Horn. So you get the full Zarat Crossbow of Asgarnia, so it's not super bad either. Are you going melee for leagues? I don't know. That's really... I'm going to go melee or magic, I don't know. Because the problem I have now, right, is... I do want to go PKing. But do I want to go PKing full time? Or do I want to go PKing part time? I don't know. Because having the... where are the relics? Having the Mage Relic, right, for PKing, I think is massive. I would love the Melee Relic, because this would be really good for Theatre of Blood, Chambers of Xeric, for Signing Nightmare. The 3 big pieces of PVM content I've got available to my plan, or to my preferred regions, are those pieces. Melee Relic fucks those, big time. But meleeing, the problem with meleeing in PvP is, if I'm frozen... I don't have a relic to use, right? I'm just kind of sitting there with normal attacks and I'm getting fucked by range or mage relic. But if I get into melee range of them and I'm able to close the distance, then they're fucked. But with the mage relic... where is it? Bind spells will always hit an unfrozen target, which means you never miss freezes, right? You never miss a freeze in maging, which is pretty big. Especially when you think about it. That means I don't need to even have mage gear. I could be wearing Dragonhide and a Ballista. I could be wearing Justy and a Bulwark, and I will still freeze my target. No matter what. There is 0 competitive edge to being able to freeze another player, which I think is pretty big. That makes it mad. Barraging in Targs and DFS so you can't get Beaufort. Yeah, that's it, you know? I think that is fucking insane. But doing that, you still want to take mage gear because you want to take advantage of the accuracy and damage you also have as well, right? But the other thing is, if you're stuck, if you're getting frozen in melee range outside of melee range constantly, you still do have a big defense increase. So being in the melee relic isn't too bad because all it takes is for you to close that gap, freeze yourself next to someone. Like if you get frozen, they're frozen next to you, and then you just unleash hell. If you get Dragon Claws and you spec and you have a 10% chance to do a critical strike on successful hit, dealing double damage, they're going to fucking Lumbridge, man. Like they're 100%, they're not waking up in their own bed, that's for sure. You're immune to status effects, including, but not limited to poison, venom, and fire breath, so you don't need to worry about venom and fire breath, which is fine anyway. With the exception of the stuns and roots, which makes sense. And that's in both game modes, right? I won't have access to a blade, I won't have access to a fang, but I will have access to a whip. I'll have access to a rapier. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really tough. I don't think I want range. I don't think range interests me because I'm not really pushing much range except like a T-bow. That's it. There's not really much range has to offer me, especially from the areas I'm picking. It's a very heavy mage and melee focused region. Probably PKing leagues really seems to be that death in the wilderness by another player counts as a PVM death. So you're just fucking people over without any game for yourself. No, yeah, that's the point. It's funny. Like, it is so fucking good to just... Like, I don't think you understand how powerful you feel to just run a train on helpless idiots in the wilderness. It's great. It is so fun. It's zero risk PKing. I can just skull up and fuck someone. It's awesome. They just get mad, doesn't matter. Like, I'm just shivving them in the fucking joint, dude. They're just getting shanked by a rapier. It's fucking great. You won on that Aspinal bet. Nice job, thank you. I think Rapier will 100% outclass the Fang with that relic. Maybe. They're both going to be 2-tick, right? Last league had a relic that made PKing near impossible. It could come back. I doubt it. Reagan comes for shits and geeks. Pretty much, yeah. If they buy loot keys, they can destroy items. I don't think that's going to be available. I think it's going to be a PVM def. So it doesn't matter if you get PK'd. Because if you're doing leagues and you like go farm a bunch of shit and get PK'd, you're just going to quit league, aren't you? So it makes sense that they make it a PVM def. I'm totally for that. I'm not trying to PK people to take their stuff because I won't be able to. I'm an Iron Man. You're an Iron Man this. But I would like to PK people because I just think it'd be funny. Especially like if I want to go do RTO and someone's in my RTO cave, why hot was when I can just rank and bully them. And then they can come back and I can do it again. That's what I did in leagues too. Some people are going to hate me. Like, stay out of the wilderness, to be honest. You're not going to like it. The bigger question is, what do I pick first? Do I go wilderness early and get my hands on an early Void Waker or some early pieces, early Rev caves for money, early Rev caves for uniques to make the grinding faster while it's dead empty, or at least the competition isn't super big? Or do you go... I don't think you go Mauritania early, because I think it'd be better... I think Korenda's a better early choice. Because, I mean, you have access to Wintertodt to get that shit out of the way. You have access to the Sarachnis dungeon and the Catacombs instantly, so you can just start farming shit. Barrows early? I don't know. Maybe. Like, oh, you do have a Slaymaster in here, actually, don't you? No, because I would just go Wilderness Slayer, to be honest. Like, why not go Wildy first and start doing Wildy Slayer? I don't want to get PK, don't pick Wilderness Simple. Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah. I didn't think about that. If it counts PvM def, I'm definitely picking Wildy. Yeah, like, if you get PK'd in the Wildy, you shouldn't really be punished too much. How many people do you think are actually going to go PKing? Oh, you'll probably, like, I would say... Not a whole lot. There won't be a whole lot of PKs. There wasn't last time. Yeah, I think Wilderness first region, and doing Slayer, Wildy Slayer straight away is not a bad shout. You get your Mage Cape as well, remember, from here, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a bad shout. Is every unique across the game boosted? Yes. Dodo won't have requirements, I think I heard. Oh, really? Oh, that's not too bad then. Is that on here? Let's have a look. Where's the main Leagues Reloaded Trailblazer? Let's have a look. New content released since the original Leagues includes Kingdom Divided and Thralls. Yeah, Hard Mode Tob, Combat Achievements, Guardians of the Rift, Temporos, Giants Foundry next, Tunes of a Man's Come, Wilderness Boss Rework, Phantom Muspar. Oh yeah, Phantom Muspar is a good one. Forestry, yeah, and all the D2 bosses. Yeah, of course. Awesome. Okay. Right. Yeah, player restrictions. All players will be Iron Man and come with the same restrictions, including not being able to trade with other players. To accommodate the increased number of Iron players, shots will restock after every transaction. Awesome. That's fucking big. Players will start with 5x accelerated experience and begin with 3 Herblore, 5 Runecraft, 10 agility to enable Herblore Runecrafting and use the Drano Village Roof course. Awesome. Players will also be able to claim a free Dramon staff from the League's tutor to access Xanaris. Now, some quests and diaries will be automatically unlocked if they require access to inaccessible areas, including Druidic Ritual and Lost City. Sweet. Death Office, Player and House, random events, and Rune Essence Mines will be accessible from all areas. That's cool. Slayer tasks will be limited to creatures found in the area the player has unlocked. Treasure Trail stats will be limited to areas. Awesome. Mahogany Hedge contracts limited. Yeah, of course. Box chats will be added to general stores. And you don't have to do Eagle's Peak. Players will only be able to respawn in areas they've already unlocked. Of course, it makes sense. Alright, unlockable areas include, yeah, we know what they are. Cool. Alright. Right. I don't know, what do you guys think? Here's some of the rewards here. Here you go, from earlier. The Flame Pool, the Blowpipe, the Din's Bulwark, the Venge, Teleport animation. That shit looks awesome, man. Fuck. Kind of new player to Ozos Leagues is kind of intimidating because I don't know what to choose or where to even start. My advice is just grow a fucking pair of balls. Where to start? Just log the fuck in and play, dude. Just have fun. It's the best advice I can give you. Grow some balls. Seriously, it's awesome. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be really good fun. There's a strategy guide. Oh god. How can you have a strategy guide? That is insane. That is exceptionally obnoxious to have a strategy guide. I don't know. I think that's kind of what I'm roughly looking at doing. I think I'm definitely gonna go Kourend. I think I'm definitely gonna go Morytania. I think I might even go Wilderness first. PVM deaths are unaffected. PvP deaths will be treated like PVM deaths with your lost items moving to a gravestone. The gravestone will then move to your respawn location. Loot keys are disabled on League Worlds. So being killed, being PK'd, means absolutely nothing. It's just inconvenient. Like, at worst, being PK'd is just going to be fucking annoying. It's not going to actually, like, set you back in the game. You're just going to have to go grab your shit, or grab your shit from your gravestone and just go back. So, to be honest, if you do pick the Wilderness, it's also a good time to figure out how the fuck to fight back and just give it a go. Like, just fucking... If someone tries to fight you in the Wildy, you have no excuse not to just start swinging back. For no reason. You absolutely should. I'd recommend it. You're not planning on going to the desert then? No, fuck the desert. Nah, I don't want to do the desert. Because if I do the desert, I'll feel inclined to do TOA, and I don't really feel like I want to do TOA in Leagues. No, I don't think so. Quests and achievement duties in Leagues. No, most of them are auto-completed for you. You can do them and you get boosted experience from the quests and stuff, but unlocking a region will auto-unlock certain quests for you. Does that lock in melee for you? I don't know still. I might go melee, or I might... Fuck. I still don't know, man. Oh, there's no 100k coin fee for the Revenant Cave entrance. Alright, cool. Dark Crab Fishing, Earthholders, Fountain of Rune, which is actually really big. Hell yeah. Wilderness Agility, Wilderness Resource. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do, man. I don't know which relic I'm going to choose. Combat relic. I still don't know. I think I'll find out when the time comes. But it's definitely not going to be ranged. I think I have to go melee. Yeah, it might be melee. Maybe. Range means gauntlet, fuck that. Well, no, range doesn't mean gauntlet. The only range weapon I'm going to get out of my current projection really is a T-bow. Cost of death office removed? Yeah. Yeah. You just go straight back into it. The Leagues is designed for you to be able to have as much fun as you can and want. Like it's the game on fucking roids. For Wilderness, Crystilla will not give tasks, by the way. Crystilla will not give tasks. Oh, how do you know that? Where does it say that? Wilderness. Oh, Crystalia cannot sign tasks, but any Slayer targets defeated within the wilderness will have a chance to drop land. Okay, she can't sign tasks. Okay, so how do you do Slayer then? What's the... Lock in the wilderness will add the following tasks to your Slayer list. Okay, then how do you add... Where would you get Slayer? You just go to Vannaka in the dungeon, right? Would that be the plan? What would be the point of not having Chris? I guess because they don't want it to be wilderness locked, right? So... Okay. So you could still do like Vannaka, because that's Miss Thallin, yeah. Yeah. So you have access to all this, provided you do. You have to do Pheromonic though, don't you? Or some shit. Unsired. So it's not bad. Duradell's in Cruncher, so you got him too. Oh yeah, cause someone said you can access him instantly. Yeah. All right. If you had NPC contact, would you pick any Slaymaster? I wonder. I just wouldn't use NPC contact because it's such a dumb spell. I think someone said Duradell's limit is waived. Let's have a look. We haven't even pulled out Cruncher yet, or Miss Allen to be honest with you. But where's Cruncher? That looks like that one there. Karamja. All right. So Karamja, you get the Inferno, Desire Creatures, of course. Notable non-combat activities, who gives a fuck about that? Gout Tubers, 1 in 20, fuck me. Yeah, nothing too special there. Is there anything here about Duradell? I don't really see anything. I don't know, I don't see anything about Duradell. Someone said Duradell doesn't have a combat level thing. I don't see that though. I'm not sure. I am just scanning through quickly, so I have probably missed it. But if that's the case, then that's awesome. Maybe you probably heard it on like one of the live streams or something, eh? It's got a jar of dirt from the Kraken collection log. Gay. That's still good though. Hopefully that is the case. That'd be really nice for sure. Isn't there some strat where you can buy gens from shop, cut them, and sell them back for profit? Yeah, you probably could. I'd imagine. Someone was saying you could. I'm going to choose Pref early. With Trickster, you can get huge thieving XP from Elves and also bank enough crystals to give you 1.5 mil craftsmithing XP per hour. Fair enough. Fair enough. Best of luck with that choice. Press Control F and type Duradell. Nope. Not on this page. Oh well. That's cool. That's my initial plan though, I think. I'm still undecided on what I'm going to do with Combat Relic. I really don't know. So we'll have to figure that one out as we come to it. But I will be live streaming it. I'll probably live stream the release this Wednesday. I don't know if I'll do a Rune News. I might just go live instead for the release. And then I might not be live Thursday. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just do an extra live stream next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But I'll probably just go live on the Wednesday rather than do Rune News and just fucking send it. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.